the idea that I came up with here is that because of that physiological challenge, I wanted to actually make the game itself very clear what was going on as long as you could parse the visuals. So the platformer is very traditional. You move and jump, and the game, as you go through screens, forces you to learn those mechanics. On this very first screen, I actually established all of the core game mechanics. There's, I think, 17 kinds of animating static in the game overall, although 9 of those are just different directions of scrolling. And there's actually only 3 gameplay mechanics. You can either walk through the thing, you can stand or bump into it, or it's dead weight. So if I run over to this little pile of stuff over here, I die. And where's my guy? Sorry. Fortunately, you always come back on the same screen when you died, and I'm starting over on the right because that's where I came in from. So it's because there's only those 3 mechanical behaviors, and I teach them to you right away. It's very easy to understand what's going on as long as you can parse what's going on. So for the most part, the game is just a very simple exploration. The platforming was not very hard. Later, there are some challenges. There are some moving objects, but initially, everything is, well, except I failed my jump. Everything is static in the sense of immobile. Later in the game, though, you do start encountering moving enemies that you have to interact with, but it's mostly very simple challenges, and mostly tries to be as transparent as possible in communicating to you what's going on as long as you can see through the visuals.
So with that start, the next thing we'll show is Matt Corba again, showing Transparator, which is...
So here's another game. We actually did this game as a 5-day sort of prototype when we were working on Winterbottom. It was for TigSource.com. They had this amazing competition where the object was to create a bad game, almost like an Ed Wood movie. And so when we were brainstorming about what makes a bad game, we not only wanted to do a bad game theme, but we wanted to do a bad game that would just never sell at all. And so what we came up with was Wrath of Transparator, where you play an invisible monster. And I'm not talking about like invisible, like there's some texture on you and you're semi-transparent. I'm talking about like you're actually invisible, like you can't see your avatar at all. This is wonderful writing, by the way. And here I am. Can move around the world. Can bump into things. So basically, I'm holding left and right to move around right now. And we wanted to have an entire game where you can only judge where you are by environmental cues and sound. So like you can see a little snippet of the monster, but light breaks, cracks. You can see your footprints. So I have to do this flying Dutch kick in the barrels. It's a great animation. Unfortunately, it's invisible. And I have to avoid bombs. I press up to jump. I can pick up this little guy and carry him around with me. I can actually eat him if I wanted to health boost. Or if I don't want to collide with the bombs, I can just throw the guy. So, we started out like, okay, you're invisible and you navigate, but what other challenges that are in other games would just be ridiculous in this game? And we said, okay, well, bullet dodge is one of them. So I'm actually ducking right now. If I wasn't ducking, I'd get hit by this bullet. So I can attack that spaceship. So there's a little bit of fighting and bullet hells going on. So in this scene I have to kind of take out all these spaceships. I'm going to skip this actually and go to here. So we really wanted a game where users would be intensely focused on what was going on, but everybody else wouldn't know like what the deal was. So it was awesome when we were playtesting this because we would see people like really intensely playing and absolutely nothing on screen. So here's platforming. concentrate, otherwise I'm gonna lose. There we go. And then we also wanted to have a boss fight, and we wanted you to fight another invisible monster. So here's the boss fight. This music was written by Jamie Antonizzi. So basically I'm fighting this invisible monster. I don't really know where I am now. I have to wait till the spotlight shows me. There I am. So I can pick up the spike ball. Throw it at the guy. And we decided we probably shouldn't kill players, that'd be pretty mean. So if you do die, you die, but your monster can still fight. So I think he's got one more hit. There we go. And that's the whole game. You can download an older version of it off of Kick Source. We'll probably release a newer, cleaner version towards the end of the year.